same. Swipe that page, get in the mood. Comic-Con energy, we're bringing the food. Fan culture rocks and fandoms unite. Welcome to our pod, it's gonna be tight.
You're watching Kicking It with Onrie, the live shopping show. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kicking It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Compan. It's great to be here with you guys this afternoon. I have done something that I shouldn't do because yesterday's show was, well, Katrina knows, it was kind of a dud. We sold maybe 6 comics in the span of 2 hours. However, I can't get excited for a show unless I have something new to showcase to you guys. So this morning when I was out buying new comics for myself, I decided to pick up a small stack of books for you guys. So we got some new stuff for you today. And if you missed last night's show and you're popping in now, this is a great opportunity to jump on and get some of that other stuff. Yep. Oh, look, it's Onrie. Who else are you expecting? Anyway, we've got a great show for you guys today, this afternoon. I'm always going to be doing the same deals with you guys. You spend $25 with me, you can get spin the wheel. Spend $50 with me, and as long as you're located within the United States, you get free shipping on your order. I'm kind of winging it today, to be honest with you guys, because tomorrow I'm leaving for Portland. So I've just had a lot of stuff. I'm trying to rest up and have the energy to go back on the floor by Friday. And we're going to treat today kind of like me being like a training ground. This is a training ground for me right now in terms of the mental fortitude I need to have to step on the convention floor in Portland. Because to be honest with you guys, the last time I was in Portland was in 2013. So it's been 13 years now since I've actually been in this city. And I have never done this convention before. So I don't know what I'm expecting. I'm bringing the same loadout as I did for New Orleans, which I think is a pretty safe loadout. And in a worst case scenario, Roberto lives in Portland, so he can hold on to my stuff and bring it to me in Seattle when I do Emerald City next month. But really, I'm hoping for a successful event because after this show, I'm not going to have a convention until the beginning of March. And on one hand, that's a nice thing because I'm going to have all this time to kind of rest up and actually not really rest. We're going to be really working to finish up Hunter and Destroyer 3 because I'm planning to release the first edition of it, which will be a Comic-Con exclusive. We're going to be doing Comic-Con exclusives for the first 3 shows of the first 3 major shows of the year, Emerald City, BagaCon, and C2E2. After that, in April, we're not going to have any more conventions for that entire month. That's when we're going to be launching a Kickstarter for Hunter and Destroyer 3. So it's going to be a pretty wild year. I'm not sure what to expect, but I want to be in the right mindset when we get out here. So either way, we're going to have a good time today. And let's start showing off books. Let's see who's in the room here. We got Tori in the room. Tori, welcome back. I'm sorry your internet's poo. We got Katrina, obviously. Katrina, how could we have a show without Katrina? And then we have Chris Deiskell in the house. Chris, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Hope everything's going well. All right. First book of the afternoon. We have What If Conan the Barbarian Were Stranded in the 20th Century? Really cool cover here. See Conan holding a, it looks like a magnum, probably a magnum up at us. And I like that. I like that concept. I think it's interesting. Let's see who actually worked on this because I've seen this book many times. I've sold it many times, but not sure who worked on it. Got Peter Gillis on the script and Bob Hull on the pencils and inks. And Bob is someone I see at conventions all the time. Bob is a frequent guest at conventions. Here is some of his work. First page is actually really interesting. Got Conan in prison, and the Watcher, exploring what may have happened to him. This is interesting. Really cool book here. And it's in great shape. It is a direct copy of the book, and it's going to go for just $3 today. I should honestly just hold on to this and get Bob to sign this for me at a convention. Then I could sell it for $10 or $15 possibly. But why should I do that? Maybe you could do it. $3 if you want it. $3 for What If, number 43, What if Conan the Barbarian was stranded in the 20th century? Next up, we got Prince Valiant. This is a cool book that I just picked up. It's The Last Days of King Arthur. I really like the cover. It's a really detailed cover. And I love detailed covers like that. They just they're busy and they could throw you off a bit. But another thing that I think is really cool about them is that if you pay attention enough, you're going to want to pick it up and see what's going on here. And Prince Valiant, oh my gosh, you got a plot by Charles Bess here and John Ridgway on the art. Charles Bess is a comic book genius. He has done some of the most incredible artwork you have ever seen in your entire life. And just to give you an example, do you guys know that cover of Spider-Man Web of Spider-Man #1, where you see Spider-Man in the black costume, overlooking on the edge of the building? That was Charles Bess. So he plotted this. Prince Valiant #1 is going to go for just $3 right now. That's it, $3 and it's yours. Beautiful book. Super cheap too. Next up, I got Real World Superman. This is going to go for just $5. Spider-Man Spirits of the Earth. That's actually a book I have in my collection. Great book. And actually, Jim Salicrup, my good friend who edited that book, told me that Charles came to him with this idea and wanted to go to Scotland to do research on everything. And he spent a lot of time over there, like studying the architecture of Scotland in order to do Spirits of the Earth. So Charles is very invested in all the things that he has done for comics. Superman Real Worlds. I don't know what the deal is with this, but it looks like it's a Superman without superpowers. And Annie #1. Well, just keep giving me all this work to do. It's almost like I work for you. And actually I do. I work for all you guys, just so you know. I have another pal here. I won't even call you guys customers. It's the official thing to call you guys. But another person's looking to complete their Web of Spider-Man run. So I'm actually on the hunt for Web of Spider-Man books, but can't, for some reason, find them really cheap right now. All right, so let's look at Real World Superman. The cover kind of gives us a hint that he may not have superpowers because he's holding a knife and he doesn't have a costume, but he has a big tattoo on his chest. So let's see what the deal is here. Does he have superpowers, yes or no? I know I've had Annie, but I haven't come across it. Trust me, if I see Annie #1, I'm fucking grabbing that bitch right away. I mean, not Annie. Annie's not the bitch. The book is the bitch. I mean, she's kind of a bitch. Don't you think she's a little bit of a bitch? Bitch. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's see. Artwork in here is really good, by the way, for the Superman book. Really digging it. Good coloring and everything. And I can't say I'm surprised when you have Jose Luis Garcia Lopez on anything. He's really fantastic. But hey, ladies, there's a bunch of naked dudes in this. You see this? Naked dudes everywhere. But where is Superman? Okay, here he is. This is Clark Kent in this world. And I guess he's just a strong man. He's a little different. Eddie Dial never thought his life would amount to much until he received the mark. It was a symbol of everything he wished he could be and everything he feared. A symbol that some revered and others despised. And Eddie Dial had no choice but to wear the symbol, for the mark of Superman was a life sentence. Oh, that's interesting. So it's a criminal who has to be, a good guy now. He has to be like Superman. That is his curse. That's interesting. So one-shot story going for $5 right now. It's a Real Worlds. I guess it's a real world thing. If you're a fan of Unbreakable, the movie Unbreakable, this might actually be something you might like. So Superman Real Worlds going for $5. Next up, we got Detective Comics number 556. Batman is kissing someone, sticking his tongue way down her throat. What's the deal? Let's open it up. Who worked on this? We got Gene Colan and Bob Smith as the artists and Doug Mensch on writing. Can you honestly go wrong with Gene Colan on anything? No, you can't. Gene Colan was a legend. This is going to go for $5 for Detective Comics number 556. 556. In good shape. Direct copy. I'm going to say this is a very fine on this. The NAM number 25. The NAM number 25. Pretty cool cover. Dude's putting down a mine. Very, I mean, honestly, this is a really striking cover here. This sells the book. It's not as busy as the Prince Valiant. Like, if we look at it in comparison, the Prince Valiant cover is a lot busier. But, you know, this one is just like very direct. I mean, it lets you know that there is war happening or something is going to happen in this issue. Doug Murray is the writer. Wayne Van Sant is the artist. And if you've ever read The Nam, it takes place in Vietnam. It's an interesting comic series by Marvel. I forgot how many issues it went for, but you got a newsstand copy, very good, clean copy of issue 25 going for $3. $3, and that's it. Yes, front toward the enemy. I never got that. I think I'm really confused. Like, if I had to put mines on the field, I would be the first one to go. Front toward enemy. So this is the right. So this is the front. It should be toward the enemy. So the enemy can see that it's front toward enemy. He's got it backwards. But actually, it doesn't look like that is the. It looks like this is actually the enemy. It looks like this is one of the Viet Cong, and he's actually dismantling the mine. I think. Not sure. Not an expert on such matters. And I know all you mine experts out there are like, oh, he was such an idiot. You know, probably all think I'm dumb. Punisher, Painkiller Jane. We got Garth Ennis and Joe Jusko doing a story together. Garth Ennis is the premier Punisher writer, honestly. And Joe Jusko, anything he has done is totally worth owning. He's a phenomenal artist, done so much stuff. You want to grab this Punisher Painkiller Jane, it's just $3. What's up, Phil Pergusa? I'm doing well. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Quasar number 1. Quasar number 1. The Cosmic Adventurer gets his own book. This is going to go for $3. What's up, Zach? How you doing, dude? Back for more pain, huh, Zach? You didn't have enough of me yesterday. You need more of me today. Get more of me now. More Onrie. Onrie. Everywhere. We got finishes by Danny Boldani. Mark Grunwald is on the story, featuring the untold origin of Quasar. This is issue 1 if you're interested in this character. Really striking cover, which, I mean, you kind of need for an issue 1. And Quasar is a pretty important character in the Marvel Universe. We got issue 1 here. Good shape. I'm going to say this is also a very fine here. We'll do this at $3. $3 on that very fine. Quasar number 1 for $3. Amazing Spider-Man number 329. This is the end of the Cosmic Adventures of Spider-Man. And what ends it is he goes up against the Tri-Sentinel. And in order to defeat it, he becomes Cosmic Spidey and basically blows his load of cosmic energy on in order to destroy the Tri-Sentinel. and then ends up being just regular old Spidey again. Illustrated by Mr. Eric Larson. Great issue here. This is going to go for just, we'll do it for $3. Why not? $3 on this. Keep it simple. So that guy actually was taking down he was taking down he's dismantling the mine, right? On the NAM. The NAM blub. The National Association of Marlon Brando lookalikes. Hardware number 1 is going to go for $3. Got a cool little trading card to go with it. $3 on hardware number 1 from the DC Milestone line. G.I. Joe number 80. I was going through stuff yesterday, and all of a sudden I find all these cool bucks. G.I. Joe number 80 is going to go for just $3. $3 on this. And now I got a book that probably Zach has in his collection. I have Flash number 327, newsstand copy, going for, we'll do it for $3 for Flash 327. Lady Death by Stephen Hughes. This is going to go for $5. $5 on this. Yeah, see, he's got that one. Next up, I got Fantastic Four number 247. This is actually a really great issue, illustrated by John Byrne and written by John Byrne. In this issue, the Fantastic Four go back to Latveria to help Dr. Doom usurp King Vladimir's son, who, if you guys have read books of Doom, Dr. Doom was actually a gypsy growing up. He had no he was never born into royalty. And what ended up happening was his mom sacrificed herself to Mephisto, and he now owns her soul. And Doom grew up trying to, vowing to basically free her from Mephisto. So he was always very advanced scientifically, and he was able to create all this kind of weaponry to help his group of gypsies that he was with. But he was eventually recognized for his brilliance and brought to the U.S., which is how he comes into the presence of Reed Richards and Ben Grimm. And he's doing an experiment to try and bring his mom back from, the dark realm. And that was actually what caused his accident. And he never liked Reed Richards or Ben Grimm. He always had to be the center of everything. So, Doom had his face destroyed and he left America. He was actually kicked out of America after his experiment went wrong because he endangered so many lives. And what happened was he went back to Europe. He didn't even go back to Latveria. He went to Europe and was kind of living anonymously at that point. But then the Russians were trying to recruit him, and he managed to break away from them. And in the process, he was saved by one of the members of his gypsy group who had actually learned a bit of sorcery. And so Doom was like, "Where did you learn this?" And the guy told him, "I went to Kamertage." So he went to Nepal to learn sorcery. And so when Doom arrived there, he was welcomed, and it was almost like these people knew who he would become, and they trained him, and he became obsessed with learning sorcery. And that information that he learned from sorcery, he applied it to his science. So now he was able to construct technology that was basically magic proof, or laced with magic. And that's what I think makes Dr. Doom such a brilliant villain, is the fact that he has this tech background and he has magic sorcery. It's like, this is the stuff that I really hope they don't gloss over with Doomsday at all. Because basically all the teasers that we've received so far about Doomsday, the Russo brothers said that they're not teasers, they're actually clues to what the story is about. And there's a really good theory out there that I'm going to share with you guys. The theory is that the first one, which was about Steve Rogers and him having kids, is that it's about life, and then it's about birth. Thor's is about life. The X-Men's is about death, and the most recent one that came out with the Black Panther and the Fantastic Four is about the afterlife. So that's one theory, and I actually think that it kind of sinks. But the whole idea of some theories are that Doctor Doom is actually, trying to take revenge against King because he killed his family and all that stuff. It's like, no, Doom is not somebody that has a family. He is obsessed with himself. He's obsessed with knowledge. He's obsessed with power. He is not the kind of person that is going to just give himself up to somebody that easily. So, and unless he has achieved everything that he wants to. And even then, he's still not happy. Keep your theories in your pants. So anyway, eventually Doom, in the books of Doom, he has all this, knowledge and everything. He returns to Latveria, and he wages war with the king, King Vladimir, and he eventually usurps King Vladimir, and that's how he becomes the monarch of Latveria. But eventually what happens is that he loses his seat at the throne by Vladimir's son, who then takes over. And in this issue of Fantastic Four, this is where Doom usurps Vladimir's son. This is actually a really great read. It's such a good series. I love John Byrne's Fantastic Four. We're going to do this issue here for just $5 today. Keep it at $5. And then I got Daredevil number 159. We got Daredevil Marked for Death. Some early Daredevil here going for $5. I mean, I don't think we understand anything about this Doom yet, but I do think that this is going to be a different Doom, and I really hope they don't link him back to Tony Stark. Please don't do that to us. I don't want Victor Von Doom to be Tony Stark. Don't even show us his freaking face. They don't do it in the comics. Don't do it. Don't do it in the movies. I don't want to see his face. I don't want to see what he looks like behind the mask. Keep it anonymous. Let's keep the mystery going. That's my feeling. I'm sticking to it. All right. So I have some stuff here. I have The Return of Adam Strange number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is by Andy Diggle and Pascal Ferry, not Pedro Pascal. Pascal Ferry. All 8 issues going for $15. Well, here's the thing, Tom. Robert Downey Jr. said that he is playing Victor Von Doom, not Tony Stark. So I'm holding out. I really, really hope he's not Stark from an alternate reality. That'll really suck. That will not be fair. I don't want to see his face. I don't want to see his fucking face anywhere. Fuck his face. I don't want to fuck his face, but fuck his face. Batman Rebirth. We got Tom King's Batman, the start of his run here by Tom King and David Finch. Number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. All Tim Sale variant covers here. This is going to go for just $10 right now. All 5 issues. This makes up the first run of Tom King's Batman. Good stuff here. For $10, it's all yours. And finally, I have Omaha, the Cat Dancer, Volume 1, the collected edition. This is going to go for $20. $20 on this. For Omaha, the Cat Dancer. Then I got Avengers 369. Foil and embossed cover going for $3. On the bottom here. No, I don't. Liver punching and face plowing. All right, here on Kicking It. Yep, that's right. Face plowing. All right, who would you rather liver punch? Robert Downey. Would you rather liver punch Robert Downey Jr. or fuck his face? Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you do. Say fuck his face. I'm banning you from the show. Liver punch all day. Is it Peyton Manning's favorite book of all time? No, you don't. You don't want to liver punch Robert Downey Jr., Katrina? I think I just pushed Katrina's buttons. All right. $2 comics now. Shut up. $2 comics. You're getting them whether you like it or not. I don't care what you say. We're building boards with $2 comics here. Message redacted. Well, what's wrong with saying you want to liver punch Robert Downey Jr. while you're fucking his face? I mean, it would be kind of weird. You know, you really have to get under there. I'm contemplating, all right? Or not contemplating. I'm ruminating here, Tom. Gosh, Tom's always pushing my buttons. I think if anybody, I think Tom wants to liver punch me right now. All right, $2 comics. Let's go. Because Tom here needs me to start moving along. We're on Tom's schedule. Get to it. All right, I got Jonah Hex number 40 going for $2. $2. Superman number 23. I've been really enjoying this Superman run by Josh Williamson and Dan Mora. This is going to go for just $2. Love Dan Mora's artwork. Really great artist. Adventures of Superman 462 is $2. I have Superman number 24, 31, and 36 going for $6. Onrie swears on his network. Yeah, so what? Kiss my ass. Oh, you're at work right now? I'm sorry. You should quit your job. Buy more comics and quit your job. First buy the comics, then quit your job. All right. I have Doom Academy, number 3, 4, and 5. And for anyone who's interested, I do have an issue 1 available. If you want to grab Doom Academy 3 through 5, it is $6. Yeah, this show is something. I have Predator Kills the Marvel Universe number 4 going for $2. Pretty interesting series. Red Sonja, She-Devil with the Sword number 3. Oh, sorry, number 2. And then number 3. So 2 and 3. Red Sonja, She-Devil with the Sword. $4 on these. Impulse number 1. $2 on this. Silverhawks number 2 and number 4 from Dynamite. This is going to go for just $4 for Silverhawks. You guys remember that 80s cartoon? It's an 80s cartoon and a toy line. I think you guys are just here because you want to hear me swear and stuff. That's it. You just want the profanity. Evil Ernie number 6, $2. Vampirella Strikes number 9, $2 on this. Fantastic Four 299 is going to go for $2. And then I have number 274 here going for $2. This is a great issue. So after Secret Wars, the Thing decides to stay in Battle World and figure things out for himself. And he ends up going on an adventure here, and it's a pretty great standalone story. And we just kind of see what's going on with the Thing. So you grab these 2 issues of Fantastic Four, it is $4. Evil Ernie, we got Vampirella Strikes. I have Superior Avengers number 2. Actually have issues 1 and 3. as well if you're interested. For $2. West Coast Avengers Annual #1 is going to go for $2. There's a Trader in the Mist. I have Iron Man 76 and 77 and 71. So we got 71, 76, and 77 going for $6. $6 on these. You are the girl of my dreams, Katrina. Absolutely. I need new material. I get up out of bed every day to do these shows so that I can impress the girl of my dreams. G.I. Joe #313. We got an Andy Kubert cover here, going for $2. Destro fighting Cobra Commander, $2. Master Kung Fu. I got a bunch of these here. I have issue 31, 32, 33, 34, 37, and 42. I'm going to do all of these here for just $12 today. $12 on all these Master Kung Fu books. Elektra Assassin #2. It's going to go for $2. X-Men #17 is $2. Warzone #1 is $2. Yeah, Mike, it's Predator versus Kills the Marvel Universe #4. It's right here, going for $2. Are you claiming that? Death Burglar. All right, claim. Mike, heads up. I've just noticed this right now as I pull the book down. And if this kills it, that's fine. I'd also be willing to give you a deal on it. The top of the cover here is ripped. So if you want, I can do this for I'll do it for $1 if you're willing to take it. Let me know. If that's okay, let me know. If not, no, I didn't know it. I thought it was just a regular copy of the book. And I looked at it and I'm like, that's weird. What's that at the top? And it's almost like, yeah, you need it clean. I get it. No worries. I wouldn't want you to get that book and it be damaged without me realizing it. So anybody who wants that book now, just $1. World's Finest, #256, 265, and 266. These are going to go for $6. Defenders 32, $2 on this. Black Science #10 is $2. Avengers 280, 287, 291, 328, and the Avengers Ultron Unleashed, which is a bunch of cool Ultron stories in one big book here. This is all going to go for $10. Air Raiders #2 is going to go for $2. Punisher 74. This is going to go for $2. X-Men 80. This is going to go for $2. I'm really bummed out about that Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. I didn't realize that. I was kind of picking out my books today. That's the problem with dollar bin diving. Sometimes you're grabbing so much stuff at once. Sometimes you get something and you don't realize what you're getting until it's too late. So it happens. Still, there are plenty of other books up here that are in really great shape. So please don't be shy. Make some claims. We've been on the air now for about 35 minutes, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, I've got a trip to Portland tomorrow. I would really, really love. Yes, I did get DC KO #3. I'm going to read it on the plane. I'd really love to see some comics move today if we can make it happen. I'm here with you guys till the end, but I'd really like to see some action here. I'd like to see some of these books move. Yeah, definitely got a KO3. Looking forward to seeing what they do with it. I also picked up the Doom stuff that came out today. There was the Dungeons of Doom. If you guys read One World Under Doom, there's a part where some of the heroes get into his dungeon, but they don't really explore what is in there. So now this new series here is supposed to explain what was going on in his dungeon while he was the Sorcerer Supreme. So what was Doom up to? We're going to find out. Invincible Iron Man 167 is going to go for $2. I'll add it to that Iron Man pile I have over here. So we got 71, 76, 77, and 167 going for $8. Savage Hawkman number 9, number 11, number 19. They're all going to go for $6. Yeah, pick that up. I got Batman and Robin, the X-Men book that came out on Uncanny X-Men, Spider-Man Torn number 4. If you haven't read that, Mike, it's really good. That's where J. Michael Straczynski comes back as he's writing like a 5-part Spider-Man series, which has been really great. I've really enjoyed it. It's better than the ongoing Spider-Man. It would be great to see JMS teamed up with Pepe Larraz. Honestly, I would really love it if Marvel brought back J. Michael Straczynski. If they were just like, here, we're bringing you back, I would love that if he was on ASM. Let him come back and let him retcon Spidey back to the way he should be. You did. We got one comic so far. And Katrina is leading a cause here to make sure that no one claims books on the show. She's cheering on. If you're claiming, if you claim any books on this show, Katrina is going to send you an angry face. She's going to dislike your comment. No, she's not going to do that. But it'd be pretty funny if she did. No, she would never do anything like that. I'm teasing. I know you would never do that. You are the best. I love you. I told you, I get out of bed every day so that I know I have to impress Katrina. I have to come on the air and impress Katrina. It's what it's all about. All right, X-Men Legends. I have number 1 and number 2 going for just $4. $4 for these 2 books. BRPD number 1. This is the Black Flame number 1 and 2, going for $4. It is right. Spider-Man 2099 number 25, Fighting Crime Before His Time. In this run here, Spidey 2099 gets shot back in time and is actually working with Superior Spider-Man to prevent something from happening in the future. This is going to go for $2. It's written by Peter David, the creator of the character. All New Wolverine number 16 is $2. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons number 26 is $2. Spider-Man number 4 by J.J. and Henry Abrams. J.J. Abrams and his son wrote a Spider-Man story. This is issue 4 of it. It's going for $2. This is the A cover for it. Fantastic Four 389 and 390. This is going to go for $4. You know, one thing that's not talked about enough is how J.J. Abrams ruined Star Wars. He really screwed up that second trilogy, and I don't forgive him for it. I never watched Lost. I don't care about Lost. I care about what he did to Star Wars. He ruined that entire franchise with his new trilogy. They just need to get rid of all that stuff. Really hated that. And I think we can all talk about it now. Like when those movies were coming out, people were like, I actually liked episode 7. I don't know how anybody liked 8. I have no idea how anybody liked episode 8. And number 9 was just awful. Like bringing back Palpatine after he fell. It just, everything those sequels did was undermine everything that was so well established in that original trilogy. It was such a kick in the nuts, and to the entire fan base. I really hated those movies. Anybody who was complaining about the prequels sucking, go see the J.J. Abrams movies. But apparently, Lost was really great, which is why they put him on that. But I mean, man. Now this Spider-Man story is different, by the way. It's actually, I think, about his son becoming Spider-Man, and I think it's interesting that his son wrote it. That's exactly what you guys are getting. I'm not going to go through all these books and then have nothing to tell you guys, to showcase for you guys. So you guys are getting Onrie rants. I'll be talking. I'm taking my little breaks here. You're getting your rants. I'm not expecting you to do it all, Katrina. I'm expecting some of these other people who are in here. We got about eight people in the room who are just sitting here watching. They want to hear my ranting, and rants they shall hear. All right, throwing out another question to you. If you could liver punch J.J. Abrams or Robert Downey Jr., who would you do it? Who would you liver punch? You got to pick one. I'm picking J.J. Abrams. I would just shovel hook him right in the frickin' liver. Right there. J.J. Abrams or Robert Downey Jr., who is getting the shovel hook to the liver? I tried, but Bentley ate my book. Actually, Bentley is such a good dog. He's not here right now. He's staying at my friend's house because I'm only in town for a couple days. But he's such a good dog that he doesn't even step on comics. Like, I've had cats before who will like step on everything. And like, but like Bentley is such a good dog that he knows that like he's not supposed to jump on the comics, so he doesn't. He's such a good dog. He always goes around them. I'm so proud of him. Okay, fine, Katrina. I will shovel hook Robert Downey Jr. or J.J. Abrams for you. Please pick one. You have to pick one. I don't need this entire diatribe. I'm the one who gives the diatribes here, okay? I'm just here, to give you the diatribes. You're here to give me one-word answers. J.J. Abrams or Robert Downey Jr., who's getting the shovel hook? I have Darkhold, pages from the Book of Sins, number 5 and number 6. This is going to go for $4. $4 for these two. Abrams, exactly. Everybody wants to hit J.J. Abrams because he ruined Star Wars with those 3 movies. Wasted away our opportunity to see Mark Hamill come back as Luke Skywalker. That guy doesn't just deserve a shovel hook to the liver. He deserves to have his kidney stepped on. And by the way, he wrote a Spider-Man comic. You should check it out. All right. Captain America White, number 1. This is going to go for $2. Was Lost any good? Do we have any Lost fans here? No, he let Hamill in, but he did nothing with him. Like, here's Luke Skywalker, the face of the rebellion, and he's no longer interested in what's going on. He's kind of like become castrated. He castrated Luke Skywalker. He was awful in that movie. I really hated what he did with Luke Skywalker. Even at the end when he shows up and fights and suddenly loses like 15 pounds, I just didn't care for it. He is Jar Jar Abrams. And speaking of which, you want to hear something really funny, guys? Marvel has the audacity to put out a Jar Jar Binks book right now. I kid you not. Marvel is releasing a Jar Jar Binks book. I am going to buy it. And they're taking it very seriously, by the way. He is Jar Jar Abrams. Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend that made me watch Lost with her too. And I was just like, this is boring. Can we get back to? And then she dumped me. I didn't do that in front of her. I was kind of like, yeah. All right. Cloak and Dagger number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. This is gonna go for $8. This is how I'm gonna get through the weekend in Portland. When someone doesn't buy my books, I'm just gonna be like, there, see? Done. Oh, thank God she thinks she loves me so much. Oh my gosh. I thought I totally offended Katrina. All right. Batman 111, 114, 113, and 114. These are all variants. This is from James Tynan's run. And these are all some pretty cool variants. There's Batman sitting here, and he's watching Lost with Catwoman, and he looks at her and he goes, hey, do you mind if we just turn off the TV and do this for a little bit? And then, he stands up and goes, all right, we're going to make this a BDSM affair. And he grabs his grappling hook because he's going to need it, And then we got number 114 here with Ghostmaker. Get it all for $6. Yeah, it's a highly inappropriate show during the daytime. Yeah, I know. It's totally inappropriate. This is awful. $6 on these Batman books. You're in your Zoom call and you have my show on in the background. Well, I'm trying to make it interesting. Like, what else would Batman be doing? He's just sitting on the cover. No action, nothing. He's just sitting there. All right, I got Cross number 85. Look, boobs and zombies running towards those boobs. This is going to go for $2. Things are bad when zombies are running towards books. Hey, those zombies look more interested in those boobs than you guys do in the comics I'm showing right now. It's really bad. Good Lord. West Coast Avengers number 30, 42, 47, 63. You grab them all, it's just $8. $8 for all of them. Uncanny X-Men 187, 188, 189, 195, 248, 275. I'm going to do this entire stack here for $12. $12 on all of these. Wolverine number 12 and 14 is going to go for $4. $4 on these Wolverines. All-Star Batman number 2 and number 4. These look like the Jock variants. This is going to go for just $4 for these 2 books. Ghost Rider. Got the big stack of Ghost Rider books here. I have issue 3, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 22. So we're doing all of these books here. There's 8 of them. I'll do them all for $15. $15. Overwatch. We got a free comic book day Overwatch book here, going for $2. Semper Fi #2, Tales of the Marine Corps. That's going to go for $2. And then I got Gru #71 going for $2. All right, guys. I've just built an entire double rack full of new comics, stuff I just got, and you guys haven't picked up a single book. Not a single book has moved off these double racks. You know what that means? I don't even know what that means. What does it mean? It's almost as beautiful as I am. Almost. Well, thank you for the compliment. Stop trying to cheer me up. Not going to do what you guys think I'm going to do and just flip out. Not going to do that. It's not going to happen here right now. Who's coming with me? Who's claiming some of these books on the board here? I'm channeling my inner Jerry Maguire right now. You're my motherfucker! Show me the money! Come on, show me the money. Make at least one freaking claim on these $2 freaking books here, okay, guys? Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me except for Flipper here? Not even Flipper's freaking coming here with me, all right? Katrina's gone. It's all right, Katrina. I understand. Have a great afternoon, by the way. We got some people here, so I guess I'll have to entertain you guys for another hour. If I can withstand it. Can I withstand it? Can I go another hour without losing my mind? Better than I just did? Come on, I think I did a really good job just now. Jan, there is no Jan in this room. There's two things I don't have in this room. It's a Sarah Connor, someone whose name is Sarah Connor who is shopping with me. I will forever put myself out there until I find a customer whose first name is Sarah, last name Connor. So that I can come on the show and be like, Sarah Connor. Is it really good, Jay? I haven't read it yet. I'll read it on the plane tomorrow. And as I'm reading it, I'll take a picture of myself when I see that holy gosh darn moment. Wow, really? I'm not surprised. DCKO has been really great. DC has been really doing a great job with everything, in all honesty. I've really been enjoying all the stuff that they've been doing. Oh, sorry. It's a good read, huh? Awesome. You know what else is a good read? All these freaking comics on the freaking board here. They're all freaking great. Buy them all. Jesus. Sorry. Did I let some of that rage sale come out just now? Did it come out? I'm really sorry. I'm going to have Sam Kinison channel. I'm going to have to channel my inner Sam Kinison in order to like sell some of these books. You see this? You see this? This is a deal. A deal. You're going to the couch on the big top price. Oh, man. All right. We literally have a double rack with nothing claimed on it. Not a single book off the double rack claimed. So what I'm going to do in about a couple minutes here is I'm going to take every single book off this board. We're going to build another double rack. If I see that nothing gets claimed after that, I am going to end the show because I'm just going to do it. I'm tired. There's only so much tolerance I can take. So if we're not selling comics, I'm enjoying being here, but I got to kind of rest up and get ready for this convention here. So we'll see what happens over the next hour. If we start to see some claims come in, then, you know, I'll keep going, I promise. But if there are no claims going to come in after I build my next double board, we're just going to end early. which I hope you guys are okay with. All right. I guess we'll take down the double rack right now. But if you guys want me to go over this stuff again, I can, by the way. I have no problems doing it. The right rack looks nice. It's now empty. Right rack is empty. Ow. Needs more rage set. All right, let's do this. It is now FOMO time. I'm going to show off our FOMO books. So give me just a second here. It's top of the hour. It's FOMO time!
Is that an acronym for me getting a chance to play the Flash again? Oh, that's what it means. It was a good Flash! No one wants to play Flash comics on Onrie show because of me! And I can't buy comics either because I'm a big weenie!
Oh my God, like, shut up already.
All right. I have Batman. Oh, sorry. That's more $2 books. Okay. I have Negan Lives, #1. This is going to go for $5. Carnage Reigns Omega. This is going to go for $5. This is part of the I think it was, I forgot the name of the run, but it was like a Maximum Carnage sequel, kind of. So what happens is Miles is going up against Carnage with a bunch of villains who are kind of like a Marvel's version of Suicide Squad. It's consisting of Scorpion, Taskmaster, and a few other villains. They're going up against Carnage, who has seized Stark Tower and is using Stark's technology to basically, take over New York, which is pretty interesting. This is the final issue of that run. It's going to go for $5. I have the entire thing if you guys are interested. I have X-Men, X-Men of Apocalypse Alpha #1. This is going to go for $8 today. And I got a cool Simone DeMeo cover and interiors, Jeff Loeb on the writing. Spider-Man 94 #1 is going to go for $10. I have Berserker #1. Got a foil cover here that's going to go for $5. Not sure who did the cover. Looks like Mark Brooks, I think. $5 on this. I have the Batman Who Laughs #7. Got this really cool variant here that's going to go for $5. Doom 2099 #1. We got this one-shot Doom 2099 story. It was really great. It's going to go for $15. Highly recommend this. Immortal Legend Batman #1 is going to go for $10. What's his face? Jay was telling me, or was mentioning this book yesterday. It's also illustrated by Dan Mora. and written by Mr. Kyle Higgins, who created Radiant Black, which is why we were talking about it. The Terminator Metal #1. This is a great series. We got this cover here. It's going to go for $10. And then I got Batman 158. This is the first part of Hush 2. This is going to go for $10. The rate sales are going awful. It's been an hour, and I have sold one book throughout the first hour of the show, Joe. So I am getting my teeth kicked in today. But welcome to the show. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Put this down. So these are your FOMO books for today. It's been a slow afternoon. Just kind of, I guess, using this opportunity to kind of build up my tolerance and patience, I guess you could say. This is like my training ground for when I go to cons. So yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build out one more double rack. And if I see no action at all, like no claims in the next, like, however long it's going to take me to build out that double rack, then I'm going to end the show early. So, and I'm only going to do that not because I don't want to be here with you guys, but because I would rather go do some other things right now. I haven't eaten today. I'm also tired. I also need to work out. I need to do all these other things. So if we're not going to get any claims here, I am going to go and kind of do other stuff. So we'll see how things go. But right now I am here. If I see some claims start to come in, I don't care. You don't got to spend like $700 with me. You can also build boxes with me. I get it. This is kind of like a rough period. Everybody's kind of trying to save money. This is tax season's right around the corner. I get everything. It's still time right now. I will work with you on that. You don't got to if you make a claim now, I can hold your stuff for a little bit. So we'll see how things go. I'm going to build out one more double rack. If I don't get a single claim between now and the time the double rack is fully built out, I will end the broadcast early. All right. Okay. I got Batman 115 going for $2. I have Ultimate 6, number 4, number 5, and number 6. That's going to go for $6. You got back from the post office, or you're shipping stuff out, Joe? This is gonna go for $6. Kind of a light week for comic releases, though. I mean, aside from Batman DC KO number 3 coming out, I have Wizard turns 30. This is gonna go for $2. With Wizard X-Men tribute cover, a foil thing going. Tarzan and the Apes number 257. That's going to go for $2. I have Hulk number 6. This is part of Donny Cates's run, where the Hulk becomes the Titan Hulk. So this is the first official appearance of the character. It's going to go for $2. I have 3 copies of it plus this variant, and this is going to go for $2 a pop. How's Whatnot been? I've had a lot of people telling me to go back on Whatnot. Wondering if I'm missing the big train here. Maybe I need to go to Whatnot. I have Mighty Thor number 348, 349, 350, 351, 352, 353, 354, and 355. Has Whatnot been good for you, Joe? 2, 4, 6, 8. Doing all 8 of these at $15. Yondu number 1 is going to go for $2. Amazing Spider-Man number 353, 371, 386, 387, and 394. I'm going to do all of these for $10. $10 on these. I have the Batman 2021 annual. It's going to go for $2. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. You don't suck. You don't have to be good. There's no such thing as being good at live sales. You just got to be present. And we've done shows together, and I think you were wonderful. You've been really great to have on the air. I find you to be a very pleasant person to do things with, Joe. You're great. I mean that sincerely. You're fantastic. Yeah, it's tough to do this on a consistent basis. If I had to survive on this right now, I wouldn't be able to do it. Honestly, I'm just very fortunate that conventions have been very good. But I've been hearing a lot of people tell me that doing whatnot shows is good for like their creator stuff. So I really am actively looking into doing whatnot sales again, just to see how it'll go. Because honestly, right now I'm not getting any traction here. Like. And it has been really slow, at least this week. December has been kind of a little bit of things were not as bad. I didn't have like as bad of a December as I was hoping, but I was kind of hoping for things to kind of be somewhere like moving along at some kind of pace here. Right now, I'm not really seeing that much, so see what happens. I'm also kind of in between things too, because I just got back from New Orleans, and this week I'm going to Portland. So, in between all that, I'm just sort of like just trying to catch my breath here. Shadow Strikes. I have issues 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. I'm going to do all of this for $10. $10 on all these. I have Superman Shazam #1 and #2. This is going to go for $4. $4 on this. The Tick Free Comic Book Day. This is going to go for $2. The Ones #1 is going to go for $2. Green Lanterns Rebirth #1 is $2. Power Rangers Unlimited #1 is $2. Silver Surfer Annual #4 is $2. Prophet #1 is $2. Multiversity #1, that's the A cover, and then I have the sketch cover, both going for $2 a pop. Dracula #6 is $2. Superman Shazam, we finally got a plane. My man, Mike is keeping me here. Appreciate you, Mike. Love you, buddy. Mike, I hope everything's going well with you, dude. It seems like it's always going well with you. You're always a man of he's got his head on his shoulder. I got a lot of respect for you, dude. Really enjoyed hanging out with you when I came out to Tampa. Unfortunately, Tampa falls on the same weekend as Dragon Con this year, so I'm probably not going to be coming out there, at least for the comic convention. But I am looking for a place to bring the kids for a vacation, and I really like Tampa. I like the area. So I'm thinking about maybe bringing them out there. But we'll see. We'll be in touch. All right, I got the Saga of Submariner #1, #2, #3, #6, #10, and #11. This is part of a 12-issue series, and it's really fantastic. I really loved the Saga of the Submariner. I highly recommend you guys to check this out and read it. It's really great. I'm going to do all 6 of these for $12 right now. We got Dracula, the Company of Monsters, #6. And #9, we're going to do both of these for $4. Michael Moorcock's Multiverse, #9. This is part of the DC Helix run. This is going to go for $2. Atomic Robo, #205. That's $2. Captain America and the Mighty Avengers, #4 is $2. Bone number 26 is $2. The Dreaming, number 8, the Sandman series, and number 12 is going to go for $4. These two for $4. Exo Man of War number 0 is $2. Got a cool acetate cover. Incredible Hulk 391 and 399 and 404. It's going to go for $6 for these 3 books. Venom 152 and 153. It's going to go for $4. Hardcore number 7 is $2. Rumble issue 2 is $2. Iron Fist number 1 is $2. Space Above and Beyond the Gauntlet number 2 of 2 is $2. Plunge number 2 is $2. And Dark Stars 37 is $2. Stack of books I have here that has been getting glossed over for a very long time. Called me just now. Oh, it's a spam risk. Getting these spam calls. All right, I have Peter Parker's. Did you release the End of Beast and Shin? No. Hunter Destroyer 3 is coming out in March, so I'm going to be releasing it for Emerald City Comic Con. We're going to be doing a special variant cover for it, and it's going to be limited to only 50 copies. You guys will have an opportunity to pre-order the book here, and then we're going to be doing variants of that same cover for MegaCon and C2E2, but we're going to do different colors for it for the backgrounds. So for Emerald City, it's going to be like a greenish cover, and then for MegaCon, it's going to be a reddish one, and then for C2E2, it'll be like bluish. But it's the same cover art. It's just going to be a different version of it. We're working on Hunter and Destroyer 4, which is the final issue of the series right now. So we're on like pages 6 and 7 of it. So we got a long way to go to be done with it, but Dexter Wee is working on it, and he's done a great job with Hunter and Destroyer 3. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how how quickly we can get 4 out. Yeah, I would say wait for C2E2 if we're going to see each other there. Cool, awesome, Mike. I'll be here. If you made a claim, so now I am obligated to stay with you guys until 3 o'clock. I'm here for the next 45 minutes. You gave me that shot in the arm. Okay, so check it out. If you're building a box with me, I got a big this stack here is all Spider-Man books. They're going for $2 a pop. I have Spectacular Spider-Man 102, 104, 105, 106, 111, 114. Keith Pollard on the cover. 117, where's Spider-Man? Who knows? 119, this is a great issue. It's actually about the Black Cat fighting Sabretooth, and she actually kicks his ass. It's really good. 121, 124, he's up against Doc Ock. Number 133, this is part 3 of the Mad Dog Ward. Spectacular Spider-Man 142. I got the double-sized annual for number 5 and number 6. It's a big stack of Spectacular Spider-Man books here. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. That would be $26 worth of Spectacular Spider-Man books here. But if you get the entire stack here, I'll drop the price down to 20, save you $6, and you get this big stack of Spectacular Spider-Man here. And they're all in very good shape, by the way. All bagged and boarded, ready to go for you. Nice big stack of Spidey. I'm actually, Mike, right now, I've been going back and buying, I'm building up my Spider-Man collection right now. So right now I'm working on my J. Michael Straczynski run, and I'm also working on everything from 300 down to 200. So this is a dangerous path I'm on, but I'm determined to do it. Prior to my divorce, I was actually building out my Spider-Man collection, but then I decided to start reselling all that stuff because my ex and I bought a house, and then we ended up getting divorced. So now I'm back in my house, and I'm like, I want a big comic collection. I have more space now. I'm gonna start doing it. So my collection is now 8 long boxes full. What's up, Lorena? How you doing? And I have been building it up since. So I'm hoping to have eventually just an entire room full of comics for myself, for my personal collection. Right now, it's taking up Max's closet, which is vacant. He doesn't really use his closet. So, Larry and I got some new stuff since you tuned in. Let me know if you want me to show it again. We've had a rather slow show, so if you want me to show some of the new stuff that I brought on earlier, I'm more than happy to, recirculate it. We also have our FOMO books that are up on display here too, so I'm happy to show those off for you as well. Yeah, 8 boxes so far. I mean, there's more than 8 boxes here. There's like over 50 long boxes in my house total because of all the stuff that I have for sale for you guys too. So, I do have a backstock of books here. But for my personal collection, like this is stuff that I'm kind of like cultivating to like pass down to the kids and all that. That's where I got it. So what's up, John Westoff? How you doing, dude? I got to start doing an indie showcase again. Honestly, I've been getting a lot of books in the mail from Kickstarters I've been backing, and I'm probably going to do that next week. I'll bring out some more independent books for you guys. Okay, I'm going to take off all the FOMO books right now, and that's just so I can make room for what we have over here. I'm going to show them off again. All of our FOMO books are still available. These are the books that I use to promote my shows. So we're going to start off with Batman Hush 2. This is Batman 158. This is going to go for $10 today. I have X-Men of Apocalypse Alpha by Jeff Loeb and Simone DeMeo. That's going to go for $8. I have the Terminator Metal #1. This is going to go for $10 for this variant here. This is the C variant. This is actually a really cool series. It's basically a bunch of one-shot stories. So basically what it's about is humans, and it takes place in the future, and it's, about the war between the humans and Skynet, but the Terminators are usually the ones who end up winning in the end. So it's very doom and gloom. They did put out a Christmas issue, which was the reverse of that, but I really love seeing how these stories shape up. They're really well done. I really love Terminator Metal. They're on issue 4 now. I've been reading all the Terminator stuff coming out from Dynamite, and it's all been great. I'm more of an A cover collector, but I saw this cover and I'm like, this is such a badass cover. I just want to have it for you guys. So it's here. The Dracula behind me is Dracula, the Company of Monsters. It's issues 6 and 9. It's by Kurt Busiek. And it's going to go for $4 if you want the 2. Let me know. Ivan Tao cover. Oh, you're talking about that Terminator, Jay? Jay, we got to talk about maybe having you come on the Wednesday shows and just, hanging out here. I love having you here, man. You're freaking awesome. I absolutely love working with Jay. One of my favorite people. Besides Lorena and Mike and Katrina and all you other guys who are just hanging out here for some weird reason. putting up with my shenanigans. Spider-Man 94, written by J.M. DeMatteis. This was my editor for Marks. He got invited to write Spider-Man 94, which is a limited series that kind of picks up from where the animated series left off. And it's actually a lot of fun, this first issue. It kind of glosses over the Clone Saga, which JM actually worked on a lot of those books. And so you have a chance to check this out. It's $10 for this issue here. I have Berserker #1. We got the Mark Brooks foil variant going for $5. I have Carnage Reigns Omega. This is the end of this run here. It's going to go for $5. Immortal Legend Batman #1 by Dan Mora and Kyle Higgins. This is going to go for $10. Yeah, what time is Comic Collectibles on that? Batman Who Laughs #7. We got this really badass variant here. Not sure who did the cover. Oh, it's David Finch. That is so badass. This is going to go for $5. Negan Lives. This is a Walking Dead one-shot story. It's a lot of fun. It's going to go for $5. And then finally, I have this foil Doom 2099 #1. This is going to go for $15. It's also really great. Oh, really? To do the slides for their shows? Yeah. So these are all the FOMO books. None of them have moved yet. If anybody's interested in any of them, just let me know. I'll be happy to show them off again. I'm going to go over the bottom row again because I just kind of want to like show off what we have there. And I might play with the prices a little bit just to make things a little bit more interesting for you guys so we can start to move through some of these books here. Okay, I have What If Conan the Barbarian Were Stranded in the 20th Century. This is What If #43. It's going for $3. I'm going to keep it there. This is Real World Superman, and it is illustrated by Jose Garcia Luis Lopez. It's really, really good in terms of the artwork. I haven't read the story, but this is about a guy who gets the mark of Superman on his chest. He's actually a criminal, but it seems like he's now trying to do good because he has the mark of Superman on him. So it's kind of like a curse. He has no choice. And so he's redeeming himself here. This is going to go for $5. I'm going to keep it at $5. Detective Comics 556. This is going to go for $5 as well. Absolute Batman #1, $70. I don't have any Absolute Batmans right now for sale. I have the Absolute Superman #1, but I don't have any Absolute Batmans for sale right now. So I actually do have a bunch of copies, but I'm holding on to them for a little while. I do have some variants of Absolute Batman. I think I have the Jim Lee foil, but we can definitely chat about it if you want, if you're interested in that. Or are you stuck on a cover A? Are you interested in the cover A? Let me know. The NAM #25 is going to go for $3. Punisher Painkiller J #1 is going to go for $3. Quasar #1, I'll do it for $3. Amazing Spider-Man 329, First Cosmic Spidey, that's going to go for, I'll do it for $3. It's was a $5 book. Hardware #1, got the trading card here, going to go for $3. G.I. Joe #80, $3 on this. The Flash #327, do this for $3. Lady Death by Stephen Hughes, this is going to go for $3. Fantastic Four 247 is going to go for $5. Daredevil 159 is $3. And Avengers 369 is $3. It's all the stuff from the bottom row. Give me a minute, Mike. I want to let me see what I can work out for you here. Hold on just a second. I'm going to run a little video here. You guys can watch my little commercials. I'm going to go run upstairs and get a box. Give me a second here.
Coming this fall for the PS5 and the Xbox, whatever it is now, and the Nintendo Switch 2 is Call of Conquest Killers. Don't be that lame-o who isn't playing the latest game. When your teacher asks where your assignment is and why you didn't turn in last night's homework. When your parents ask what you did all night. When your friends ask what you're doing after school. Your answer better be, I was playing with cock, and all the cool kids were too. You're not the only one. Dad? You play cock too? I sure do, son. Just don't tell your mother. Call of Conquest Killers. The game to end all games. Are you having a hard time getting her attention? Well, don't worry. We got the solution for you. Show her your wiener. That's right. Every girl loves a big, fat bratwurst. Statistics have shown that there is a strong population of men who love it too. Bratwurst goes great raw and cooked. Don't make things awkward. Show them your sausage. Johnsonville sausage, now with chili cheese. Россия самая лучшая женщина в мире. Ты не представляешь, как они будут тебя любить. Вот, смотри, какие красоты у нас. Если ты на меня не перестанешь смотреть, я тебя по башке дам. Если у вас интерес есть, берите трубку и позвоните в нас. 900 65 545 623 0056. Hey, fatty! You want to lose weight, you stupid turd slob dope? Well, then listen up. I'm Tate McGriffin, and I used to be 400 pounds. Now I'm 200 pounds of pure muscle, and I'm helping other fat slobs become like me. Because I'm a good guy. It's really easy. First, you give me your money. Then I give you unresearched advice, where I'll use scientific terms to make myself sound less like a roided out freak. Then I'll make you do all the work and keep promoting unethical weight loss substances to further my own selfish ambitions. Your loss is my gain. If you want to lose weight, you call me now. 1-800-FAT-TURD to speak with a retired phone sex operator and get on your weight loss journey today. Getting around is so easy thanks to the Uber app. All you gotta do is pinpoint your location and they'll come and... Achtung, Plebeian, nobody cares! What? Uber is a Gestapo now, and we will run this Gestapo like United Airlines and sell you a ticket, but then make you pay for your seat separately like a good stupid Feinhausen. Really? Please tell me more. Now, when you order your Uber, you will have to select where you want to sit. In the front, in the back, in the trunk, under the tires, so you can smell the steel Scheiße. You mean I can ride in the Uber driver's trunk for only 20% more? Not just that, you schnitzel. You will also get a 3 months access to a labor camp of your choosing. Uber, don't get too comfortable. All right, I'm back. I hope you guys appreciated that. Okay, so I did some digging around upstairs, and I have a couple solid stuff for you guys. All right, it's for you guys. I'm not doing it for free. All right, I have Absolute Batman #1, the Noir edition. This is going to go for $30. I have One World Under Doom. Hold on a second. One World Under Doom #1 variant. Let's see. This is the negative space variant here, and I will do this for $10 for anybody who's interested. I have Venom, Black, White, and Blood, which is a bunch of short stories here. This is going to go for, I'll do it for $8. And then, Mike, I do have
an Absolute Batman #1 that I can do for $70, but I'm only going to do it for you. No one else can claim this book for $70 unless you are Mike Storm, because Mike Storm is the man, and I know that he, is awesome. So we're going to hook him up here. I actually have found another copy, so I went upstairs and dug around and got it for you. I'm only doing that for Mike Storm. This is a first print, $70 on that. I will do it because we're having a really super slow show here. You want the noir or do you want the A? Because I got the A at 70. If you want the noir too, let me know. And I have a couple more variants here. I have the Jim Lee variant here. Okay, we're going to go with the #1. All right, I'm doing it for you, Mike, so that you got it. Mike Storm just got a Batman Noir. Thank you very much. Mike, that is for you only. Everybody else, you guys are able to claim the other stuff too. And that is me being very, very kind, but I'm only doing it for Mike Storm because he's my boy. He's my boy, so I'm going to hook him up with that. This book is now going for like $150, $200 easy, and it's slated to go up. So I have like 4 more copies in my collection, and I'm just keeping them. I'm just holding them. I'm not selling anymore. So that is the last copy I'm dishing out. I bought heavy when this book came out because I knew the potential it had, and I was not wrong. This is one of those cases where I was not wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. This time I wasn't. Okay. Let's see. There's another one. I have 2 more Batman, Absolute Batmans, but they're foils. So Absolute Batman #1, Jim Lee foil. Holy crap. All right, this one is going for about 100. I'm seeing it from 70 up to 100. If anybody wants it for real, I'll do it for 50. $50 on the Jim Lee foil. I only got one of those, so I didn't buy up a bunch of those. And then I have a foil of the A cover. That's also going to go. I'm seeing it for 100. 90. I'll do it for 80 just to compete and be an asshole with eBay. So $80 on that. If anybody wants it. That's right. What's your theory on Absolute Wonder Woman? And have you been enjoying Absolute Wonder Woman? There is an Absolute Wonder Woman #1 in here as well. How much is it going for right now? Yeah, about $20, something like that. Yeah, it's not as much as I think Batman has gotten has had a lot more spec power behind it. So, it's definitely the more interesting of the 2 books. All right, I'll keep these books over here for now. If they don't sell, they're just going back in my collection. I'm not going to be showcasing these. I have a bunch of secret collections scattered throughout the house of stuff that I'm like sitting on purposefully. And it's part of a special box I have here. And I guess I'll just show off what else I have here. We might as well if I drag the whole thing down. I have Batman Deadpool #1. I got this foil here that's going to go for 15. I have Alien versus Captain America #1. That's a foil. That's going to go for 15. Batman #1. This is just a variant cover. It's going to go for 15. I have the Jim Lee Batman #1. That's also going to go for 15. You guys can make claims on these right now and right now only for the next 23 minutes. Deadpool Batman. We have Peach Momoko variant here. I have a Marco Cicchetto Deadpool Batman. This is going to go they're both going for 15 a pop. Yeah, this is the big boy box. So, like, when these books come out, I mean, there's that part of me that is, I am a spec. when it comes to doing flipping comics, I am a spec buyer. When it comes to building out my collection, I am a mixture of buying stuff that I want to read, that I don't care if it goes up in value, versus books that I know are going to go up in value, and so I'll buy them, and hold on to them for a while. I agree. There's more Batman fans than Wonder Woman fans, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Here's another big one I have here. Ultimate Fallout #1. First appearance of Miles Morales. This is an A cover. That is going for $900. It's a big ask, but it's here. Godzilla versus Spider-Man #1. I have this foil variant here. That's going to go for $15. Inferno Hulk #1. Got another variant cover here. That's going to go for $15. It's a foil. I have Batman Deadpool. We have the Nick Dracota variant with Batman fighting the Punisher. See, I'd rather see this than, the other stuff that they've been like. Batman and Deadpool, I think, is just such a lame crossover. They could have done so much better there, but they just took their two biggest characters and threw them together. Predator Badlands #1. This is the first appearance of Deck in a comic. So I think that this book has a lot of potential here. It's actually gone back to a second printing. This is going to go for $20 right now for the first printing of Predator Badlands #1. Did you guys all see Predator Badlands? That was a great movie. The Absolute Flash #1. We got this foil variant of this. It's going to go for $15. Godzilla versus the Fantastic Four #1. It's just the A cover. 10 on that. That's pretty much it from that big boy box right now. Stuff that I'm willing to show off. Actually, no, I'll put 2 more books up there. I have Venom, All New Venom #5. This is the first issue where we find out that All New Venom is Mary Jane. We'll do that for $15. And then I have Doctor Doom and Rocket Raccoon #1. I'll do this for $10. So one-shot story by J. Michael Straczynski. So there we go. That is everything from my so-called big boy box. The Doom 2099, actually, I pick stuff out of the big boy box from time to time, but I have the Doom 2099 that came out of there too. I really think this is a great book, by the way. It ties really nicely into everything that's going on with Doom presently. I remember reading this. Frank Terry was the writer on it. And basically, the Doom of 2099 tries to go back in time to stop the Doom of the present, who's the Sorcerer Supreme. And he fails miserably. And it's a really, really good story. I mean, the artwork in here is really top notch. It's good stuff. And it's a foil variant that's going to go for $15. I'm a big fan of foils, to be honest with you. I really love them. I love the foil facsimiles the most. That's the stuff I enjoy quite a bit. I don't think it's a 4-digit book, but it's definitely a 3-digit book. And you just hold on to that book for as long as you can. Honestly, I wouldn't show this book. I'm just doing it right now because we're having such a slow show. But if you hold on to it for a while longer, I mean, it's actually dipped in price a bit. There's some people who are just holding it up there for like a really long time. But I plan on holding on to that book for as long as I can. And, selling it for a high premium when the day comes. This is like the closest thing I'll ever get to owning a Amazing Fantasy 15. And I think the time to sell it is going to probably be right around the time when they bring Miles Morales to the live action screen and all that. But the price of this book is I bought it at $50 right before the first Spider-Verse movie came out, and then it just started shooting up in value ever since then. It's just been climbing up. So I think it has a lot of potential. And that's putting it mildly, honestly. And as time goes on, there's going to be fewer and fewer of these books out there. So just a heads up. All right, I'm going to take all this other stuff down because we're not really getting much, not hearing much from you guys about it. So I'm just going to take all this stuff down and put the big boy box stuff away. Good way to coin the term there, Mike. Around 2020, a lot of this stuff like just started really shooting up in value. It was really crazy. Wow. I'm sure that book is worth a pretty penny. There's so many Batman Deadpool variants here. It's ridiculous. I didn't even know I had a flash. No problem, dude. You came at, you asked, let's just put it this way, you asked at the right time. You asked at the very right time, and I appreciate that very much. I appreciate you, Mike. You're freaking awesome, dude. You're my boy. I am a river unto my people. All right, so we got another about 15 minutes left on the show. Yeah, I'd like to. Is your storage off-site or something, Joe? All right, so I have 10 FOMO books that haven't been claimed. We have the Doom 2099 foil going for 15. Negan Lives, number 1. I'll do this for 3 now. I'll knock it from 5 down to 3. The Batman Who Laughs, David Finch variant. I'll do 5 down to 3. What book on the bottom? Are you talking about the Omaha? The Cat Dancer? This is going to go for $20. It's the volume 1 of Omaha, the Cat Dancer. Online, it's going for a lot more. Immortal Legend Batman, number 1 is going to go for 10. Carnage Reigns, Omega, I'll do this for 3. Oh, Spidey. Which book? Oh, yeah, Ultimate Fallout number 4. First appearance of Miles Morales. I'm doing it for $900. Berserker number 1, Mark Brooks foil variant is going to go for 5. I'll do it for 3. Spider-Man 94 number 1 is going to go for 10. Batman Hush 2 number 1, part 1, Batman 158 is 10. X-Men of Apocalypse Alpha number 1 is going to go for 10 or 8, sorry. And then the Terminator Metal number 1 variant is going to go for 10. How you doing, Leonard? I'll send out your stuff probably early next week, just because I'm not going to have time between now and when I head out. Roberto just messaged me. As you guys know, I'm cracking with Roberto tomorrow, and for the weekend, and he just went and picked up all the books that I had shipped out to Portland, and he picked up the shipment. So that's great. I'm really happy. I really appreciate everything he's done for me this week, letting me craft them. And I have to say, this is one of the best things about connecting with you guys and being on live sales. Like, we might have slow shows from time to time, but you guys always come through for me, especially at cons. Like Chris Deiskell driving out to New Orleans to come and hang out with me. That was great. Mike Storm, I was at Tampa Comic-Con last year and things didn't go according to plan, so I didn't sell through everything. Mike was kind enough to hold those books for me so that when I come back to when I head back to Tampa, I can sell those books off. Really appreciated that. That really meant a lot to me. And Roberto going out of his way to grab my packages and meet me at the convention. Like, I love connecting with you guys. You guys are great. Yeah, I'll do Batman Who Laughs for 3. That's a deal. You're my big shopper for today, so I'm happy to hook you up with that, dude. Cool David Finch variant. What a badass cover, huh? Look at that. It's so cool. And hey, it's the one FOMO book that sold. But I appreciate you guys, whether we're selling lots of books or not. I appreciate you all being here and being a part of everything I'm doing here. And some of us connect at these conventions too. So, that's, I always like to say that's actually how I met Mike. Mike and I met for the first time at a convention in Tampa, and I think 2021 was what he told me. And that was the first time we met each other, and he brought his daughter out there, so I got to meet his daughter. And that was awesome. We're now connected. There's some great dinners out there too, dude. That Mexican restaurant you took me to was freaking amazing. I've actually been dating a girl from Mexico too, and she took me. She's actually from Durango. I don't know if you're Mexican or if you're from a different part of the Latin countries, but she's from Durango, and she took me to this place that makes like Durango style burritos. It was just so good. Oh my God. I'm like foaming at the mouth here just thinking about it. Guys, have any questions about anything that I've showed or that's up on the board right now? Feel free to ask. Let me know. And this is my last show of the week, so I will be off the air until next Tuesday. I'll be back on the Experience, and when I get it back on the Experience, I will probably be going through. I'm gonna build out a different collection for you guys because I don't want to keep showing off the same thing again. So I'll be going through a lot of my personal collection and maybe build out a special box for you guys so we can kind of divvy up everything that's here. So we're not just doing the same thing over and over again. That's not fun for anyone. So make it interesting. So I'll be back next week, usual times. And then I don't know if we'll do a Wednesday show or if we'll do a Thursday show after that. When Onrie tells you to show up at a con, you show up. Got about 7 minutes left here. I'm just digging up some books that I'm going to show off for next week. Basically, all the stuff that you guys see on the board right now, that stuff is going to be done. I'm not going to showcase that stuff next week. I'm going to dig out some new stuff. I want to keep it interesting. If I keep showing the same books over and over again, it's not fun. Let's see here. All right. 6 minutes left. No problem, Mike. Thank you, dude. About 6 minutes left on the clock here. Let me know what you guys want to see, what you want to talk about, what you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Surprised this big stack of Spider-Man books is still here, to be honest with you guys. There's like 13 issues of Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man, and I'm doing it all for just $20 right now. Normally that would be $2 a pop. That would be $26, but I'm going to take $6 off the overall set there. Still have the Adam Strange 1 through 8. I'm back. All right, I have the Adam Strange number 1 through 8 going for $15. Tom King's Batman 1 through 5 going for $10. And then the Omaha Cat Dancer going for $20 for anyone who's interested. Probably do need to find a new method of sales here to move stuff. All right. I'm just gearing up for next week here. You guys can also message me after hours too if you're looking for something in particular that you saw during the show. You can reach out to me and I'll pull it aside if I still have it. That's no problem at all. And like I said, I'll be back next week with new stuff for you guys. I'll probably show off what I had today one more time just to kind of make things interesting. But Mike has definitely earned a spin on the wheel. And I really appreciate all you guys being here, whether you bought stuff today or not. And next week, I'm going to make things more interesting. You saw those commercials today. I'm actually working on a new batch of commercials, but I'm just trying to find the right inspiration for it. There's a couple commercials I've already done, but the other ones I got going are going to be pretty funny. I always try and do them in sets of 5. So once I have inspiration for the other 3 commercials, I'll let you guys know. Guys, don't ever forget the Chris Dyskull tribute video. You guys remember this? Just a second.
Chris Dyskull. That is no bounty. I object, Your Honor. What you talking about, Willis? If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Kiss my purple ass. Can I use your bathroom? So see my yates.
I probably do need a new FOMO video too. I just don't know who to make fun of yet. Maybe I need a new FOMO video for every single episode that I do. All right, it is time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark. So it is that time. Let's do it.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark.
All right, we're spinning the wheel for Mike. And Mike, you get a free comic. I'm going to hook you up with Batman number 115. Batman number 115. You can enjoy some Jorge Jimenez artwork here. You've been my big Batman supporter today. I'm going to hook you up with some more Batman just for the hell of it. Guys, thank you for getting me through these last 2 hours. I appreciate it. Somehow we made it. We did it. And honestly, I want you guys all to thank Mike because I was ready to close up shop because things were going really slow. Mike kind of picked things up for us. Not kind of. He did pick up things for us in a very big way. I always appreciate you guys being here. And I'm here for you after hours too. So if you're looking for any books, if you saw something that I showcased today and you want to claim it after hours, a lot of it's still here. Please take these books off my hands. The more books we sell, the more buying power I have to go out to comic shops and buy stuff. So that's honestly what I want to be able to do. All right, guys, thank you so much. I will see you next week. If you're going to be in Portland this weekend, I will see you there. My booth number is PA17. So I will see you guys there. Take care. Have a good one.